Hello everyone, welcome back to Special Angel Art Dolls. My name is Nicole and I'm here with my sweet little Talila today. I'm experimenting with a different position for changing because I'm going to change her. I feel like I owe her an outfit change on camera because she has been in this same outfit for 2 videos in a row, and actually a lot longer than that. So she's going to get changed into an adorable little 3-piece Carter set that I've had for quite some time and I bought with her in mind. And I don't think I have actually dressed her in it yet. So while I do that, I'm going to do Penny's topic from Lighthearted Life and Collectibles. What has this hobby taught you about yourself? I thought this was a really insightful question, and I really had to think about my own answers because I could just go on and on and on and on and on. So I'm going to try to change her and talk at the same time. So I narrowed it down. I always have to narrow it down with these big questions to the 3 nevers. Because I have now been in reborn collecting for 10 years. It's been 10 years this month, crazy, and really 11 years for lifelike dolls, but 10 years for reborns specifically. So my first never is never say forever. So we really like the word forever in this hobby, don't we? Oh, this is my forever baby. Oh, this dream sculpt would absolutely be my forever keeper. Oh, I will keep this doll forever. Well, you guys, forever is a really long time. In fact, as human beings, we aren't very good at realizing how long forever really is because we are finite and we live in a world full of things that are fleeting and ever-changing. And when we say forever, it doesn't have a whole lot of meaning. So when I started with reborns, I bought the type of doll that everyone said was perfect, which was a sleeping newborn, and I was going to be a one and done reborn mom of just her forever. That baby was wrong for me in literally every way. In case you haven't noticed, I don't have that baby anymore. I didn't have that baby when I started my YouTube channel. I have had many reborns over 10 years. And while I'm still often tempted to say forever, I now refrain because actually, I wonder if I could just bring this on over her legs. I know I already put her pants on, but we can do this. Because things in this hobby constantly change. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pull her out of view so I can get her top on. This is an awkward angle. It didn't actually work as well as I hoped. So, yeah, I've learned not to say forever, even when I really want to, because and forever isn't always our decision. I mean, we're not forever here on Earth. Our lives are not forever. Nothing about us is forever as far as what we do, things we like, things we think we want. Those things constantly fluctuate and change. So, I have learned not to say forever. And my second never is never say never. So, like I said, when I first started out, I was going to have one reborn, and that was it. I was never going to buy another one. Well, obviously I did. Obviously. I have said things like, I'll never have a silicone baby. Well, actually I do. You didn't see her in my most recent collection videos because she's currently put away because she needs a makeover. But I have a silicone baby. She's a partial, and she's quite an old girl at this point. She's 10, but I do have one. I said I would never have a child doll. Before that, I said I would never have a toddler. Well, I do. And not only that, but I have like my dream child doll, the sculpt that I absolutely fell in love with at first meeting in person, and I do have her. Right now, my never is I'll never have a full body, like super soft marshmallow silicone. Well, that might be true right now, but that doesn't mean that it'll be true forever. So when I first got back into doll collecting, this was before reborns even, I joined a group for lifelike dolls that was a mailing list, and you had to have a picture of your baby in order to join so that they would know that you were legit, that you weren't a troll, because they'd had some problems with trolls, which I completely understood. But I had an old like Windows phone, and it had a camera that wasn't usable to me in any way, shape, or form. So I had to ask a family member to take this picture. And this was a family member who did not approve of my dolls. And I had to wait like a week to have this picture taken. And it was not a fun experience. It wasn't an enjoyable thing. It was more stressful than anything. And at the time I thought, I will never be able to fully participate in this because I can't participate in the visual side of things. At that time, no technology existed to help blind people take pictures. Speaking of pictures, how cute is she? Oh my goodness. This outfit has so many like tiny little details. It's actually a little bit big on her, but it has like all the tiny ruffles and I believe like a tiny rosebud pattern, little ruffled sleeves, little rose bow at the neck. I can't believe how big that is on her. Oh well, it works. Let's see, let's arrange her in a cute little pose. There we go. And the hat has a cute, intricately tied knot at the top. So there she is, and I'm not done talking yet. She's all changed. And I put little frilly socks on her with little rosettes on them, even though you can't really see them because her pants cover them up. But they are there. That one's peeking out. Anyway, if you had told me that in just a few years that technology would in fact exist and I would be able to learn how to take pictures myself, I would have thought you were crazy. I would have said that would never happen. Well, it did happen, and here I am. So I have definitely learned never to say never. And my final never is never give up. So when that technology did start to become available, I was very excited about it because I saw the potential right away for use with dolls. And I started experimenting, and I failed a lot. In the early, I would say the first year, maybe the first 2 years of trying, I had more failures by far than I did successes. And when I did start to get things to work, there were a lot of workarounds that I had to deal with. When I started learning how to take videos and put those videos together to make something out of them, it was so frustrating that I frequently just wanted to scream and throw the device across the room. It was so frustrating, and it was so hard. It took so much effort and so much time, and I had to ask for so much help. And you guys, I don't like asking for help. I really don't. So it was hard. I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of public mistakes. And sometimes I would post videos that you couldn't see anything that I intended you to see. And there were a lot of people who were kind enough to point that out in a nice, constructive way that helped me. And then there were people who, you know, especially when I was learning to film box openings, in the very beginning of that, I often got it wrong. I would say that I got it wrong 9 times out of 10. And people would comment, and they would be just personally offended that they couldn't see every detail of my new baby. And I'm like, it's not your baby. It's not your life. Why does it matter so much? And basically, you know, it would be really hurtful and offensive, which, by the way, if you can't see something that I am trying to show you and you want to point that out, feel free, because that helps me. And there are nice, kind, constructive ways to do that, as I mentioned. And that is perfectly fine to do. Perfectly fine. But yeah, there were a lot of times when I just thought, why am I doing this? Why am I even trying? No one cares. I should just forget it. But I couldn't do that because I wanted so much to be a part of things. And so I kept trying. And I've never been good at starting something and sticking to it. And this has definitely taught me to do that. And even now, there are still days when I try to film something or try to take pictures and nothing goes right, nothing works right. My angles are all off. I'm just moving her around a little bit. Look, she can suck her thumb because I don't want this to be boring for you guys to watch. And oh my goodness, my video of Saren's night routine the other day took so long. All my angles were wrong. I had to redo so many parts of it, and I just felt like it wasn't my best. And I told Penny afterward, I said, I wouldn't say this to anybody else, but I get so tired of trying so hard all the time to do something that other people can do in like 3 seconds. And it's true. Sometimes I feel that way. And then I take a step back and I think about how far things have come and how far I've come as a person because of this. And I just think I'm blessed. I'm really blessed beyond anything that I could have ever expected or hoped. And so I don't give up. And it's not just the video making. It's things like going to dolly meetups. I went to my first big one in November of last year, and it was so much fun. But leading up to it, I was absolutely terrified. I was so anxious. I was anxious about meeting so many new people because I have some social anxiety. I was anxious about staying in strange places. I was just really anxious. And I pushed through it and I went anyway, and it was the best. It was so fun. I can't wait to do it again. So, yeah, whatever you're struggling with. We all struggle with something. Whether it has to do with this hobby or not, keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up, because eventually you'll get there. And it might not be perfect. I still have some limitations when it comes to what I can do with videos and pictures. There are still some things with editing that I can't do. I can't use the really cool like animation apps yet. I can't use stop motion apps, that kind of thing, yet. But that's just the thing, I can't do it yet. And I believe that the day will come when more and more of this stuff is accessible to me. So those are my 3 nevers that have been really important in this hobby, yes, and also in every other area of my life, because I've learned from these experiences and tried to take what I've learned and translate it into other areas of my life. So thank you, Penny, for such a wonderful, reflective topic. Thank you for making me think. And I will be back again soon with someone else and something else. I don't know what yet. But I hope you all enjoyed seeing my sweet little Talila get changed into her lovely little outfit here. It is really way bigger on her than I thought it would be. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, I will see you again very soon. Take care, everyone, and God bless. Bye.